Hi, Erin. How did you do on that math test today?
Okay, I think. So, Emily, about that novel.
You haven't read it yet, have you?
No.
Erin. Seriously. Why didn't you read it?
I forgot my locker combination.
Sure you did. You didn't even realize that I didn't give you all of phase the second last time, did you?
What? What did you not tell me?
Oh, just a few chapters. See, Tess stays for a while, and then she decides to go home. Alec tries to persuade her to stay, but she won't.
I wouldn't either.
I know, right? So anyway, on her way home, she runs into this man who is busy painting Bible texts on walls and fences and such. While she's with him, he paints "Thy damnation some beareth not."
Harsh. I'm assuming that upset her.
Yeah. Well, her mom was mad because she wouldn't marry Alec. She tried to get along, but she had a really hard time, and felt like people were whispering about her.
Were they?
Probably. But anyway, when her baby is finally born, it ends up getting sick, and it dies before she can have it baptized.
That is so sad.
Yep. It's so sad that she names the baby Sorrow. After the baby dies, she asks the parson to bless the baby, but he says he can't. Then he takes pity on her and tells her she can bury the baby, so she does.
That's awful. It's not the baby's fault.
I know. But anyway, Tess decides to go work at this dairy, right? So when she gets there and starts working, she recognizes this guy from her past.
Angel, right? Is it Angel?
Yes, it's Angel. His brothers both followed their dad into the ministry, but he's more interested in agriculture, so he's come to the dairy to learn.
Cool. So do he and Tess get together?
Not at first. I mean, everybody is desperately in love with him, especially Tess's friends, Eyes, Marianne, and Ritty.
Oh no. Don't tell me there's a love triangle. Or a love square. Or a... What's a thing with 5?
Love square. Are you kidding me? Anyway, you get a lot of Angel's backstory. You should really read it, especially the part about his relationship with an older woman. He says they were just friends, but who can trust a man?
Hey, I am a man.
Okay. Well, anyway, Angel falls in love with Tess in this phase. The problem is that the 3 dairymaids are falling head over heels in love with him, and even though Tess is in love with him too, she doesn't feel like she deserves him.
Why not?
Well, she feels like she's impure, right? Because of the rape and the baby and all. She figures that one of the other girls should have him.
Okay. So who does he end up with?
Well, he keeps begging and begging Tess to fall in love with him. And all of this other stuff happens too, like the butter starts tasting funny, and they say it's because someone at the dairy is in love.
Why would that make the butter taste funny?
It wouldn't. There was a weed the cows were eating that was making it taste bad. But the point is, the last few chapters of that phase are all about building Angel's character and establishing their relationship.
Okay. So do they end up together or not?
They don't in phase 3. She won't let herself fall in love with him completely, even though he's in love with her. Now, Erin.
Yeah, Emily?
Go home and read the book. I'm not telling you what happens in phase the 4th. And Mrs. Clark really did say there would be a quiz Friday. You're going to get an F.
Oh, Emily. I'll read it.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Don't worry. We'll have a snow day tomorrow. You'll see. I will have it all read before the quiz.